Hello, my name is Terry Lambert, and today I want to talk to you about some other oils that are some of my favorite oils, and they're oils that you may consider on your future purchases. So you have your kit, you're getting started with the oils, you have your top 10 oils that came in the kit, and now you're looking at, well, which oils would be good for me to add to my collection. And so when I started trying to get my thoughts together as far as which oils I wanted to talk to you about, I made a list of oils, and I came up with 20 oils. And I thought, well, I don't have time for that, so let's narrow these down. So I narrowed it down to 10 oils, and these are the 10 oils that I want to tell you about that I absolutely love. And the first one is copaiba. Copaiba is a great oil. It has so many properties. It's anti-inflammatory, it's an analgesic, it's antifungal, antibacterial, it's an antioxidant, antimicrobial, just so many things. I love to use this oil for pain. At my age, I have muscle aches, I have joint aches, that type of thing, and it is absolutely fabulous. It's also amazing for respiratory issues. It's great for the skin. It's great for colitis, intestinal infections, autoimmune disorders, for fungal, bacterial, viral infections, dry skin, hair, acne, eczema, psoriasis, headaches, migraines. But I absolutely love to use it for anxiety and sleep issues. And you can use it all three ways. You can use it aromatically, you can use it topically, and internally. It also comes in the soft gel caps, and I love to take those every day. It helps with my anxiety issues and also with my joint issues and pain and inflammation, arthritis, that type of thing. You can use it topically, if my wrist is hurting or the arthritis in my thumbs, I can just apply it topically and rub that in, and before I know it, the pain is dissipated. Just amazing. I love to also add it to diffuser blends. Doesn't really, I normally don't diffuse it by itself, but I do add it with other oils when I'm diffusing. So it is definitely an oil that you need to check into. So the next oil that I want to talk to you about is helichrysum. And yes, I am flipping through my Essential Life book. And if you do not have one of these, please see your enroller, your sponsor, someone, and make sure that you get a hold of one of these books. It's such a valuable asset. Such a good reference tool. Helichrysum is it's actually distilled from little flowers, and it takes a lot of little flowers to make this oil, but and it does come in the smaller 5 ml bottles, and it is on the higher end of the price scale, but there are so many uses. And so this is one oil that I would not be without. It's good for the skin again. It's also good for varicose veins. It's good for earaches, sinus congestions, liver issues, heavy metal toxicity, emotional balance. But it's great for scars, for wounds, for bruises, especially deep bone bruises. So many times I have been working in the yard and hurt myself, and boy, that's the first oil I went for, is the helichrysum, and it has just been amazing. It's also an all-natural coagulant, so it is great for bleeding and nosebleeds. Nosebleeds, you can just apply it to the bridge of the nose. It is just it's phenomenal oil, and it is one that yeah, it might be a little expensive, but save your points, save those up, get some helichrysum. You can't go wrong without it. Another oil that I like is marjoram. Marjoram is also antibacterial, antifungal. It's a digestive stimulant. It's a sedative. I like to use it because it is great for discomfort and pain of tendonitis, arthritis, muscle cramps and sprains. But it's also good for high blood pressure issues and heart issues, pancreatitis, for cold sores, for migraines and headaches, calming anxiety, emotional balance. But as far as pain goes, I can mix marjoram with frankincense and copaiba in a gel cap, and it is just amazing for pain. Petitgrain. Petitgrain is I think they call it the masculine lavender. Has a lot of the same calming properties. It's antidepressant, antiseptic. It's good for the immune system. It's a sedative. It's uplifting. I like to use it I use it in my deodorant because it's really good for excessive sweating and body odor. So I make a blend of a blend that I use for my deodorant, and I add petitgrain in there. It's good for dry, cracked skin, nausea, vomiting, cramping like abdominal muscle cramps, bacterial infections, and wounds. So it has a lot of healing properties in that little bottle. So the next oil I want to talk to you about is tangerine. Tangerine is a citrus oil. Has limonene. Limonene, very good for your body. It's an energizing, uplifting oil. It's antioxidant. It's a detoxifier. You can use it to clean with. It's good for sleep issues. It is also good for edema, dry skin, congestion, coughs, asthma. It helps boost the metabolism. So it's good for that, and it's good for weight loss. It's also good for poor circulation, arthritis, muscle pain and tension, and also emotional balance. It's great if you want to add a couple of drops to your water. Tastes amazing, and it smells wonderful. It's on the lower end of the price scale, so it's not, it's one of those that you can diffuse quite often if you like. So the next oil is vetiver. Vetiver is, I love vetiver. Vetiver is actually from the roots of a grass. They source the oil from Haiti, and the co-impact sourcing has done a lot for that country, and for that I'm very thankful, and I'm very thankful for this oil. I love to diffuse vetiver. Vetiver is in my go-to blend for sleep. I love to mix it with lavender and ylang-ylang and diffuse it at night, and it really does help me sleep. It's good for insomnia and irritability. It's also good for ADD, ADHD, focus and concentration, for learning difficulties. So there's a lot. It takes you from ungrounded to rooted. So as far as emotionally, but it's a thick oil. So the next oil I want to talk to you about is another citrus oil. It's wild orange. Wild orange is very good for heartburn, for depression, fear, anxiety. It's good for concentration. It's good to, you can use it to clean with. You can cook with it. I like to diffuse it. I like to put it in my water. I love to, it's really good for indigestion. You can put a drop in your water and it helps with the with your heartburn, that type of thing. But I love to diffuse it with peppermint. Emotionally, it says it takes you from drained to productive, and I need that. So I couldn't talk about what oils to order next without talking about some of the blends. So I want to talk to you about Balance. Balance is the grounding blend, and Balance is a great oil to use for stress and anxiety, for fear, grief, trauma. It's also good for travel and for neurological conditions. But the way that I use it is I put a drop of Balance on my feet first thing in the morning and last thing at night, and it really does help balance your cortisol levels in your body. So it's very good to use on a daily basis. The next oil that I want to talk about is Peace. Peace is the reassuring blend. Peace is one of the oils in the emotional, of the emotion oils. And Peace is a combination of vetiver, lavender, ylang-ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, spearmint. Has a lot of powerful oils in it. And to me, it just smells amazing. This is the oil that I use just about daily as my personal, like my cologne. I can apply it over my heart. I can put it on my pulse points. It just smells, it smells amazing to me. And I love this. It says, no matter what is happening in life, this blend helps release fear and worry and brings a sense of safety and security to heal. So Peace is definitely one of my favorite oils. Well, that and Console. I love Console as well. Okay, so the last oil that I want to talk to you about is TerraShield. And TerraShield is the repellent blend. And I couldn't go without talking about these oils without talking about bug repellents. It's huge this time of year. And this oil is amazing to help with that. And it's all natural. You don't have to worry about chemicals and things like that. You can use it on the kids. You can use it on the pets. It comes not only in this bottle, but you can also get it in a spray bottle. Quick, easy to use, keep, in your purse. Very convenient. And it's just amazing. I wouldn't be without it. And when you're not using it, you can also use it as a wood polish. If you want to add some fractionated coconut oil to it, you can polish and preserve your wood. So, we'll throw it in there. But I do like to use it as my repellent. So I hope you'll look into these oils. And I think that they have some amazing properties, and these are some oils that I would not be without. And I hope you love them as much as I do. Thanks for joining me.